Alright guys, so you guys know I recently bought a BMW i8. It is the gas electric version for BMW. It's the new supercar that BMW's come out with. For those of you guys that don't know a lot about the i8, go ahead and Google it. It's a super sexy, super exotic car. It gets a lot of head-turning looks, a lot of questions, a lot of photos, a lot of everything. But today I want to go over the quirky things that go on with the i8. A lot of things that people don't know about the i8 that are a little bit weird, a little odd. Some of them are a little annoying, but I get past it. It's worth it. But yeah, so let's start at the front of the car. You can't actually pop the hood. The hood pop is in the door frames of the driver's and passenger door. There's two pull tabs you have to pull out, and then a third person has to open the hood. So it's not really, reasonable to pop the hood of this car without being at a dealership. So that's a little odd. It's not a big deal. You don't have to pop the car. Nothing goes wrong with it. If something does go wrong with it, you just take it to the dealer anyways. But a little weird. The second thing, which I'll show you guys, is going to require me to turn the car on. You guys love those scissor doors. I know everybody loves them. But let's show you. And actually, I can do it. I can do it without that being in the car. Just give me a second. So the windows don't actually roll all the way down. And I know you guys can see that. That's as far as the window goes. And when you're sitting in the car, you can't put your arm or your elbow up in the window because the glass is in the way. The reason for this is because the door frame does not support the window the way that it's curved, does not support the window going all the way down. That's as far as it'll go. A little weird, a little annoying, but again, something you deal with. The third thing, I hope you guys can see this. You see the cup holder there for the driver. There's no passenger cup holder. Kind of weird. But the back seat, and I don't know if you guys can see this, I'll open the car up, maybe you can. The back seat has two cup holders. One in the front, two in the back. Now you can use those pretty conveniently as a driver and passenger. However, it's a little weird. And it's because it's a sports car. It's really made, I guess, for one person to drive, but you guys can see that there. So, windows, cup holder, interior. In the exterior, these spoilers completely block your blind spot. Your blind spot. The blind spots are insane in this car. It's nuts. You can't see anything, I promise you. You see how small the windows are to begin with. Now imagine when you look back. Do you see it? The blind spot. It's hard as hell to see where you're going or what you're doing. Takes a little getting used to. So that's the fourth thing. And then the fifth thing that's a little weird and awkward about this car is the trunk. So you pop the trunk and it opens up just like that. Your trunk is down there. But the weird thing is when you close the trunk, it takes some muscle. I mean, it's not easy to close, and you have to really slam it or the trunk light will not go out. So the trunk's a little awkward. Along with that, and I'll take you guys over here, the gas tank, the electric charge is up there in the front driver's side up there, but the gas tank is right here. You guys can see that. Well, the gas tank button is actually on the door panel. It's right there. It's kind of weird. It's not down in the thing. It's not underneath your knee. It's right there. It's a little convenient, but you can press the trunk button too easily because of your arm being up there, being that you can't put it on the window. So the trunk button's kind of in an inconvenient location. I've hit it a couple times, had to pull over because the gas tank being open light comes on. And the other thing I don't like is that BMW is not locked or put a locking mechanism on the electric thing. All you have to do is press it, opens right up, there's your electric charge. Now the reason that this is bad is if you're out and somebody wanted to screw with it, they really could. So even when you lock the car, which I'll do for you, you can see it's still open. See that? No locking mechanism on the electric charger. I really don't like that. I don't like anybody to be able to get into my stuff. So it's kind of annoying, BMW. You should work on that. Get a locking mechanism for the electric charge port. Other than that, sweet, sexy car. It's glowing blue, as it always does. Love it. Few little quirks that most people don't know about. nothing that's a deal breaker. Obviously, I still bought the car, so and you know, most of the stuff I didn't know about when I did buy it. But we'll lock it up, and that's gonna do it for the night, guys. Thanks for checking it out. A couple quirky things about a BMW i8, and we will see you next time.